Good morning, good morning, good morning. V Show here. I hope you guys are getting all the love, peace, and respect that you deserve today, because god damn it, you deserve that shit. So, I put a post on Facebook the other day saying that men were weird these days. Yo, some of y'all are motherfucking weird as fuck, okay? And man, I have to understand now. I know that not every man's going to be attracted to me because of whatever. And that's fine. Just like I'm not attracted to every person I see. However, when you have someone that's showing you that they have interest in you, then usually you reciprocate, right? All right, I guess I just gotta explain the situation, because I've already said, okay, you know what? He crazy as hell. I'm just not even gonna think about him. But I just have to, I guess, say it out loud and get some opinions on whether I'm the nut or not. All right, so when we first moved down here, was introduced to this man who he was a teacher for many, many years, right? And this is what he told me after we met. He was a teacher for many years. He retired, and now he owns his own business. Okay? He has a service that I don't want to give too many details because, But anyway, he works in the area, right? So I have opportunities to see him. So I remember when I first met him, I was like, oh my God, he's my age. And he seems like his head is on straight. Oh my gosh, wow. Because I've had conversations with him, and I was like, wow, I like talking to him. Because one thing about me is, like, if we can have a decent conversation, already I'm like, okay. Because there's a lot of crazy motherfuckers out here. So, had a conversation and everything was great. And I'm like, okay, wow. I don't mind talking to this man. And I used to be like, God, I wish I could see him more. I used to see him all the time when I first started this night job, and I was working during the day because I had to shadow during the day. So I used to see him all the time. We had conversations, and he knew that I was at some point going to start working nights and blah, 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 right? Fast forward. I think, it's been about 3 weeks, maybe a month. It was the Saturday before Mother's Day. I work Friday night. I'm coming home Saturday morning. And I'm walking up my block, and I'm just like, all I want is my bed. I just want my bed. I want my bed. I want my bed. And this white car pulls up, because he must have had something. I know that at one point he was doing something in my building, because in my building there's the residence upstairs, but then downstairs we have a cooking school, and we also have a construction business, or an architectural kind of place, right? And I know that he's been doing work for them. So he pulls up, and now I'm a big social cues person, right? If I stop to talk to you and you give indications that you're on your way somewhere and you just want to go, I'm going to leave you a fuck alone. Like, hey, hi, bye, and that's it. He's not so much a social cues person, and that's the part that I'm trying to figure out. Did you do that on purpose, or you just... Because my thing is, if you were not interested in me, right? There was this one time a few weeks ago. Well, it was before the day before Mother's Day incident, where I was walking past and his ass stopped what he was doing and came outside and yelled my name for me to come and talk to him. And I was like, oh shit, okay. So that right there made me think, okay, well, maybe he is interested, right? So here we go. It's the Saturday before Mother's Day. I'm trudging my way up the block and I'm just tired. I just want to get to my bed. He pulls up and the first thing after he says hi, he goes, you look tired. And I said, I am. I just got off work. And he said, oh, well, come on. You can't be that tired. Okay, so now you're negating my feelings. Red flag. Then he said, oh, you got the right shoes on. Because I had my Nike, the fuck are those, Air Maxes on. Okay, so that means that I'm not tired after working all night? Okay. Then this man proceeds to put the fucking handcuffs on me for like 20 minutes to a half an hour, right? Do you know what he wanted to talk about? He wanted to talk about, one of the questions out of his mouth was, oh yeah, that's right, you working overnight, because I need somebody to work for me. So at that point, that was like within 5 minutes of the conversation. So at that point, I'm like, all right. If I had a dick at that point, right? And this is 5 minutes in. And I was like, okay, this man, first of all, he doesn't care the fact that I've just got off of work and I don't want to talk about your problems. Secondly, you know I'm tired and you want to sit here and put the handcuffs on me about your problems. And I try not to be a rude person because I could have just said, yo, you know what? You're pissing me off right now because I'm fucking tired and all you want to do is talk about the fucking problems you're having finding somebody to work for you. I'm tired, I'm going to leave, and I'm going upstairs. I could have said that because normally I don't give a fuck and I would just come out like that. But I'm like, there's still a part of me that's like, knowing that men are weird and I'm not meeting the ones that are fucking deserving, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to still give your ass a goddamn chance. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to listen. Yo, this man had the fucking handcuffs on my ass for like 30 minutes. Now, social cues. When, like I said, ouch, I'm sorry, y'all. There's something, feels like it's in my eye. So, I'm the type of person where, like, if you're talking to me and I feel like you're distracted or, you're on your way somewhere, I'm going to let your ass go. Right? And he, so at some point, I got tired of standing there because he's just and then he started talking about this one woman he hired and the whole drama with her. And I mean, he's going in and I'm standing there and I'm just like, he's not reading my face because my face is like this. He's not reading my face. Or if he was reading it, I don't know what the fuck he saw, but it was no hearts and flowers and nothing, none of that shit. So he kept on talking. Now, at some point in the middle of the conversation, I can't even say it was a conversation because all I was saying was, yep, wow, really, word. Right? So I opened the door to my building because I'm trying to let you know, wrap it up. This man just kept on going. So I'm standing there with the motherfucking door open. See, this is what happens when you're a really nice person and you're trying not to be rude. But like I said, this man went on for 30 fucking minutes. I have been running from him ever since. There are some times, because of where I live, like, I have a window right there. So on that side of the building is an alley, and it's very busy because there's another construction place that's right next door. They use that alley, and there's a lot of people that go up and down that alley between my building and the one next door. There's always people in that alley, so it's not like it's creepy except at night when it's dark and shit. So a lot of the times I'll hear him. I'll hear his voice because he has one of those loud ass voices. I'll hear his voice and I'll be like, please don't let me have to go outside. Please, 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 please. I've been ducking and dodging from that man ever since because you don't want me. You just want somebody to talk to. Listen, go find your mama, go find your wife, go find your sister, your auntie. Listen, you ain't gonna sit here and talk me to death and not have any kind of regard for how I feel. Because if the situation had been reversed, right? And let's say he's coming home, and I know you work nights, and I know you coming home, and I'm pulling up because it's a fresh day for me. I'm gonna say, hey, how you doing? And let you go so you can go get some goddamn rest. Not this dude. So I've been running and ducking and dodging from him. But it just kind of goes to show, like, there's a lot of dudes nowadays that are fucking weird, man. Like, there's another dude around here so there's a place, yeah, they go through that alley as well. And I don't know if I think they're part of the building next door. And it's a business contracting and shit like that. So there's a dude that we've been seeing him since we moved here. Just like we've been seeing the other dude that I just finished telling you about. So both of them are pretty much common for this area because this is where they work. This dude, though, so the place that's downstairs, well, they go through the alley. All right, I'm gonna get a name. It's called Commercial One. That's the name of the damn van. There's a dude, right? I guess he's attracted to my daughter because he's been trying to, holler at her and talk to her, but he's just fucking weird with it. Like, my thing is, if you're interested in somebody, then say that. Or at least if you're shy, you need to fucking figure out a way to make somebody understand that you're interested. This dude, what he'll do is he'll start a dumbass conversation with my daughter, and it just doesn't go anywhere, right? And then he'll do some dumb shit like the van that he works from, he always parks it across the street from us, and this is the part that I don't understand, right? So if you're supposed to be at work, I don't understand, but he'll stand outside of the fucking van in the cut, though, where you can't, like, just look and see him there. You got to be like, oh, I see a head. Like, he's on one of those kind of shits every fucking morning. When we go, like, the days that she takes Pip to the bus stop, excuse me, his ass is out there, but in the cut. And he'd just be staring. The days that I'm out there, he'd be in the cut. The days, like today, for instance, Sav is working 12 hours, so I took Pip to the bus stop, and I'm gonna pick her up at 3. He gonna be out there at 3 because he just be out there just staring. What the fuck you do some weird shit like that for? And then the crazy thing is he's had conversations with her like he's interested. But then you want to stand there and stare in the cut. That's weird shit, dudes. Men, please, y'all. If you want us to be interested in you, stop the weird shit. Seriously. Because that's not going to do it. I have way too many batteries for all that weird shit on some real shit. And like, yes, it would be nice to have a nice, a warm body to snuggle up with, but not while y'all acting weird like that. No. Batteries it is.